Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. A circle in the xy plane has the equation x positive 3 the whole square positive y negative 8 the whole square equals to 25. Line K is tangent to the circle at 1, 5. The equation for line K is represented by the linear function k of x. For what value of x does k of x equals to 12? Okay, using the given information, our first work is to find the equation for line K, and it can be written in slope intercept form, that is y equals to mx positive b. Then we can replace the y over here by k of x. Then we'll be getting the linear function, that is k of x equals to mx positive b. Then we have to plug in this 12 for k of x over here and solve for x. Okay, now let's sketch a rough graph for the given information. Here we have the circle and line K, and line K is tangent to the circle at 1, 5. So the point of tangency is 1, 5. Okay, from the equation of circle over here, we can get the center. Okay, here from this value, the x-coordinate of the center of the circle is -3, and from this value, we can get the y-coordinate of the center, that is positive 8. Okay, now let me draw radius by connecting the center and the point of tangency. Okay, here the line segment I've drawn out here represents a radius because it connects the center and a point on the circle. And the point of tangency, always the angle between the radius and tangent is a right angle. So here we have right angle. So that is the radius and line K are perpendicular to each other. And using these 2 points, we can find the slope of the line segment, which represents a radius over here. Okay, now let me get the slope of the line segment, which represents a radius. And here we have 2 points on the line segment over here. So when we have 2 points on a line segment, there is a formula to get the slope of line segment. That is y2 negative y1 divided by x2 negative x1. We can consider this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Okay, now let me plug in the values over here. We get 5 negative 8 divided by 1 negative of negative 3. We get negative 3 divided by 1 positive 3, that is negative times negative is positive. Then we get negative 3 over 4. Okay, here I got the slope of this line segment, which represents a radius. Okay, already we know that the radius and this line K are perpendicular. Since these 2 line segments are perpendicular, using the slope of this line segment, we'll be able to get the slope of this line K. So what do we have to do for that? We have to change the sign, and also we have to get reciprocal of this one. Okay, now let me write the stuff over here. That is a slope of line K equals to, we have to change this negative sign, then it will be positive, and also we have to get reciprocal for this one, then we get 4 over 3. So we can use this idea if 2 lines are perpendicular. Okay, now we have slope of line K. Let's find the equation of line K. Let me write the stuff over here. That is the equation of line K. We can write the equation of line K in slope intercept form, that is y equals to mx positive b. Okay, here this m represents the slope of line K. Already we got it, that is 4 over 3. We can plug in 4 over 3 for m, then we get 4 over 3 times x positive b. Okay, still the equation of line K is not complete because there is an unknown constant b. How do we have to get this unknown constant b? For that, we have to plug in one of the points on the line into the equation over here. We know that the point 1, 5 is on line K, so we can plug in this point over here into this equation. So that is, we have to plug in this x coordinate 1 for x over here, and the y coordinate 5 for y over here. Okay, let me do it. Then 5 equals to 4 over 3 times 1 positive b. Okay, let me continue over here. 5 equals to 4 over 3 times 1 is 4 over 3 positive b. Okay, now let me subtract 4 over 3 from both sides. When I do so, this positive 4 over 3, negative 4 over 3 will cancel out. Okay, now let's simplify this one. 5 negative 4 over 3. Then I'm getting 11 over 3 on the left side. On the right side, we have b. Okay, here we can plug in this value of b, that is 11 over 3 over here to get the equation of line. Okay, let me do it over here. So then we get y equals to 4 over 3 times x. For b, we can plug in 11 over 3. Positive 11 over 3. Actually, we can replace this y by this k of x. Then we get k of x equals to 4 over 3 times x positive 11 over 3. Okay, now let me erase the picture over here. Just a moment. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to plug in 12 for k of x over here and find the value of x. Okay, now let me plug in 12 for k of x over here. Then we get 12 equals to 4 over 3 times x positive 11 over 3. Okay, here on the right side, we find denominator 3 over here and 3 over here. Now to get of the two denominators, so what we can do is we can multiply both sides of this equation by 3. Okay, let me do it. That is 3 times 12 equals to 3 times of 4 over 3x positive 11 over 3. Okay, here 3 times 12 is 36. We can distribute this 3 to 4 over 3 x, and we get 3 times of 4 over 3 x positive 3 times 11 over 3. So 3 will cancel out. Here 3 will cancel out. Then I'm getting 36 equals to 4x positive 11. Okay, now let me subtract 11 from both sides of the equation. Then positive 11, negative 11 will cancel out. I'm getting 25 on the left side. On the right side, we get 4x. Okay, now let me divide both sides of this equation by 4. Then this 4 will cancel out. When I divide 25 by 4, I am getting 6.25. On the right side, we get x. Okay, when k of x equals to 12, the value of x is 6.25.